Okay, so we have a couple things to talk about. Some pretty small, some pretty big things too about the JP version, and obviously things that are going to affect global in the future. So we have obviously more information out on the new units and when exactly we'll get their full official kits, and then also some stuff on real-time PvP. So to start off, we now have, pretty cool Zora and Vanessa's arts, right? So like we already saw this skill page, but all their arts now are here and they look beautiful. I think this is very close to the anime style, but just looking at these skill pages, it's like, damn, they did a really good job in recreating the anime's style, keeping like the same face shapes and everything. I think they did a really good job. So besides just that, they also say that we are going to be getting chapter 11 with the Royal Knights selection exam, and obviously it's starting on the 28th and it's going to be ending the 14th, or technically like kind of Wednesday in a way. So who is it? Noel and Rill will be coming out whenever this banner ends, so that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, season 10, chapter 11 with the Royal Knights, and we're getting Zora and Vanessa, which, let's go. Big W. Now, what's very interesting about getting chapter 11 is that I was sure we were, because I talked about this in some videos before, how I was like, maybe one of these seasons, instead of getting a story chapter, we would get an event story, an original story, or like a side story, something like that, and have like an actual proper event with a proper story or something. But I guess instead they're still sticking to the main storyline, which to me does scream that Spirit Dive is not anniversary. So I think that's like another thing to kind of note, is that if Spirit Dive was anniversary, it would be kind of like aligned with chapter 14. But is it chapter? I forgot. I think it's that Spirit Dive is in chapter 13, but we need to stretch another 3 chapters, but another 3 chapters would be after Spirit Dive is shown, because we know the details also for chapter 11. So chapter 12 and 11 and 12, let me pull up the details. Essentially, you could see here that chapter 11 is an exam is recruited to an exam is held to recruit elite magic knights known as the Royal Knights to combat the Eye of the Midnight Sun. Asta and Yuno participate in the exam. Okay, so that's this chapter right here, beginning of it. Now chapter 12 is in the Royal Knights selection test. The candidates fiercely battle each other in the second round. Curse's formidable team goes head to head with Asta's team, which means that chapter, I think it was 14 with Spirit Dive. It was either 13 or 14. So it's just they needed to kind of stretch it a bit more. So we're gonna have to see how exactly that works out. But I was really hoping that we would have gotten what they were talking about here in the forum. But we also do need another developers though, because it's been 2 months. So like chop chop. I don't know, like they kind of do these very randomly. But if we go to dev notes, like we had one beginning of December, then end of December, and the one before that was right before in November. So I don't know. They're very sporadic. I just hope we get one of them soon. That's the first thing. Now there is also going to be a live stream in 5 days from now, which I probably will be streaming. Just to kind of look through what we saw in the other one. I think it was just more so just doing PvP, if we're being real. Or no, they went right into it. So we will be doing a live stream. Because no, this is for sure gonna be way better. We're gonna have like, damn, do they show it off, the units? They do show off the units a bit. I don't know why they took that out. Why? Anyway, if they are using the units, we will be streaming the first part of it, so definitely be there. They will also post it to the forum later on, like they did here, and have all of their gameplay and stuff. So thank God they're doing it before the units come out. But I wish we got a bit of promotion, at least for Zora and Vanessa, in terms of videos right now. So we had like some of the 3D models and stuff, because right now we do not have the 3D models. But them showing Zora and Vanessa is going to be pretty nice. Zora should be blue, right? He's going to be blue. So, we already know kind of what to expect a little bit. But we know he's going to be like someone who's buffing his allies, giving them damage reduction with a certain like a reflection buff that also reflects the damage and also minuses the SP every time they're hit. Not AoE, but on whoever like attacked them. And because you could put multiple of these buffs on multiple people, it could start getting crazy. I just don't. The main thing for him is that the reflection buffs do give damage reduction, but we need to know how much damage reduction. But if it's like 30-40%, we're probably in business. And yeah, no, I think single target damage reduction is not bad for this team, because if you do run Luck, for example, well, he has 70% damage reduction just off the bat, so you wouldn't even need to buff Luck with this, right? So that's like the main thing that I think people need to consider. So I think there's definitely going to be some pretty fun play styles with Zora, and then Vanessa. Well, she's going to be meant, unless they change her color, going to be meant for Maria Leona. And I mean, Vanessa is going to be also a cleansing unit, it does seem. So that's great. I really like this art. I think this art looks beautiful, right? You got Rouge and Vanessa, and the art itself is very high. Okay, okay. The art itself is very high quality. So that is very nice. I do think that somehow right now on paper, Zora is better than Vanessa, but Zora is also more needed than Vanessa on the green teams. Well, on the blue team than she is on the green team. So that is the first thing I did want to talk about. Now we're gonna just like quickly get into the second part of what I want to talk about, and that's basically this. So basically, I was like, what the hell is this, right? I was so confused. But what they're doing is they are adding a spectator mode to real-time arena. And this, to me, I woke up and I'm like, there's no way I'm putting it, like, I'm making a dedicated video for this. But since I'm also talking about JP with this, I also thought, well, why not talk about this here? So basically, they're able to invite two users. Um, so spectator mode allows hosts to invite two specific users to play against each other and also to watch the match. So how many people could watch the match? I mean, does it really say? I don't really think it says. I think it's just as many people. I think that's it. Like, you just have the two people and you invite both people, and then people could just do whatever they want with that. I think that's pretty good. What sucks is that I'm on KR, so not many people play KR, so I can't really take advantage of this. I would also definitely take the crystals, but yeah, very unfortunate for that. So yeah, you broadcast it live and then all of that stuff, and there needs to be 16 participants. Okay, so whoever wins gets 1,500. And then it says Black Clover original goods. No idea what that is, but everyone who basically places, so like first, second, third, and fourth get a bunch of crystals, at least a multi. Third and fourth gets a multi. The rest get 1,500, including the person who organized it. So there you go. Not really much more to say for that, but the way I'm kind of seeing this is that they are still working on it, but it's still kind of annoying, right? To me, it is kind of annoying that they are taking this long. Because, I mean, we've had it since Global came out, since the day Global came out. It's almost been 3 months. If we check it, we had all of December, all of January, and we're almost all of February, so it's almost been 90 days. It's been 80 days, I think, since Real Time has been out. I feel that the communication has been lacking in terms of what we should be expecting from it. But, I mean, now they're giving us spectator mode. I don't think it's the craziest thing, because you could just watch someone on YouTube do it instead, but I guess it's cool. I just wish they were doing actual content, but we're going to see. Maybe the Season 10 patch notes are crazy. Now, also, I do want to mention, Anto is hosting a real-time PvP JP tournament. So, go DM him. Go DM him on Discord if you want. Right, go to his Discord and just DM him if you want to be in it for a JP tournament. I don't have a JP account, so I can't really be in it. But if you guys want to just absolutely crush, get some free crystals, remember, free crystals, then definitely do that, right? That's something. But I really do hope that we start. My hope for real time now is first anniversary. I just gave up on them doing it any earlier, and it kind of sucks because first anniversary is 3 months away, but they're kind of pathetic. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just very sad. They're not giving us any information. Like, they're not even saying like, well, guys, there's some problems or something, like, or yeah, guys, we want to bring it at this point, or no, nothing. And I just don't really like that. Not really much else to say. I'll just leave you guys here. Let me know what you guys think on Vanessa and Zora. I think they look beautiful. And then obviously real time. What do you guys think of the spectator mode? Is it me? Is it only me who kind of has a bit of a problem with it because it's been like 80 days? I mean, 80 days without any word after real time was released. It's not like they've announced it and then 80 days later. So obviously it's not as bad as that. It's not like they didn't bring it out for 80 days, but 80 days after real time was announced, brought out, we just don't really know what's going on with it. It's just in beta. All you could do is fight friends, and now I guess the spectator mode. So whatever, man.